Porsche engineers knew exactly what they were doing. Not by accident, not by trial and error, but with relentless precision, purpose, and pride. Since 1931, the name Porsche has meant more than just cars. It has meant vision. It has meant discipline. It has meant the refusal to settle for good enough. When they designed the 911, they weren't just building a car. They were crafting a legacy, a symbol of balance, soul, and speed. Every curve of its body was tested by wind and time. Every gear ratio calculated not just for performance, but for feel. That unmistakable Porsche feel, like the machine is reading your mind before your foot hits the floor. The engine, positioned in the rear against all conventional wisdom. Critics laughed, drivers flew. Porsche didn't compromise. They doubled down. And the result? A machine that bites, grips, and dances. But Porsche didn't stop there. They asked, what does the future sound like? And then they built the Taycan. An electric car, born from racing DNA, no gasoline, no hesitation. Just raw, unfiltered torque, delivered in silence, yet felt like thunder. 0 to 100 in 2.4 seconds. Instant, electric, fury. Porsche engineers weren't trying to impress you. They were showing you what comes next. Inside every Porsche, whether it's a Cayman, Panamera, Macan, or the legendary GT3 RS, there's something you don't find in spec sheets or brochures. Intention. These machines are made to connect man and machine, mind and motion. A steering wheel that speaks, a chassis that listens, a throttle that obeys. Look closer at the materials. The brushed aluminum, the stitched leather, the placement of every switch and dial. It's not luxury for luxury's sake. It's design that disappears into your instincts, because Porsche doesn't chase trends. They define them. They don't compete in every market. They dominate the one that matters most, the heart of the driver. That's why, decades later, the silhouette of the 911 remains untouched. Not because they fear change, but because they perfected it early. Ask any Porsche engineer what they're building, and they'll tell you they're not building a car. They're building a response to compromise, a response to mediocrity. A response to everything that settles for less than excellence. You see, when you drive a Porsche, you're not just behind the wheel, you're part of a lineage. A whisper from Ferdinand Porsche himself that says, always look ahead, never imitate, always improve. So no, this isn't just German engineering, this is philosophy, this is art. This is Porsche, engineered not just to move, but to move you.